And here we go, someone new with almost the same MMR in the grand scheme of things and about 50% higher combat power as usual. Ooh, basically all of these are not bad. They also have decent HP except for the supply specialist, but he has phoenixes. Phoenix Crawler. I feel like I add a couple of arc lights or sledgehammers in this mix and it can be pretty decent. And Supply Specialist is really good in my opinion. So yeah, let's go for that. Let's add the Phoenixes quite a bit in the rear. Trawlers, I want to divide them up as usual. And then I'm thinking a set of sledges is not bad. Because it can clear out a bunch of chaff. It's not even bad against many other things. They are just a good unit. Putting them like maybe here. Feels a bit too far forward. I'm putting them a bit further behind. So he is elite specialist and he immediately got a bunch of level 2 fangs. Interesting, and they are on the opposite side as my sledges. So I wonder how this goes. I feel like these phoenixes are just painfully doomed. But this side, I think it's going to win. His rollers are actually coming over here where they get fed to my phoenixes. That is super amazing. Because I feel like the sledgehammers can deal with everything else. And I'm even getting the tower based on some crawlers. Now he has the other tower. But I have so many tanks left over. Yeah, this is a fight in my favor and quite heavily so. Sledges were the correct choice, I think. Assault Scorpion, very interesting. Especially if he goes further into steel balls, but I don't think I need the assault variant to counter them this way. I think I can just unlock a couple more tanks, throw them somewhat into the front line, and help clear out chaff for my other forces. Then go maybe into my own fangs. And that's my turn. He added range and he adds a missile, okay? Reasonable to try and win yourself the round, but I'm not sure if it's going to work because I have more sledges even after the missile than I had in the entire last turn. Yeah, I don't think this is working out too well right now for him. My sledgehammers are just too good at clearing out his chaff and lasting long enough. And his steel balls are not accomplishing much. I'm even getting tower XP for my phoenixes and my crawlers, so my crawlers can rank up now. Heavy Mustangs, maybe not a bad choice, but I don't think it's a good choice right now. That said, Mustangs in and of themselves a pretty decent choice, even at this point. I have shown him nothing but units that he can eat with wasps like there's no tomorrow. So I would not be surprised if he does just that and puts a bunch of wasps into my flank. Meanwhile, I'm going to work on a bit of a tank line. No wasps from the side. Instead, he gets a scorpion. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice whatsoever. That can really deal with a lot of tanks. I feel like I now need another set of crawlers coming in from behind to annoy him even more. But because there is not enough chaff clear in his forces, my crawlers were actually enough, and this is an absolute landslide victory right now. Range Specialist. Junior Manufacturing, Senior Defense Specialist. I honestly feel like this is doing much good for us right here and now. So yeah, I think this is now the time where I just get a bunch of extra crawlers. It's not like I have a lot of money anyway. Put them like here. And do I want to give something to my units? No, I don't think so. I'm giving them permanent upgrades. I guess that may even matter more. He is going for an orbital strike. And he was kind of expecting me to finish him with a flank, I guess. So far it's not been too bad. Now it's starting to pile up damage. Yep. I think the Phoenixes got annihilated by the orbital. Crawlers, a lot of them at least, got annihilated too, but as I tend to say, this is a this-turn solution, not a long-term solution. I'm getting the other tower, even if only slowly. It may come down to how many tanks survive his shots here. The tank killers are being taken down right now, but the tower is going down super slowly. It is going down now, though. And Mustangs are also not bad against Fangs, but his Fangs have range. Still gonna win because I have level 2 sledges. So that was an orbital strike that is now on cooldown for 4 turns and cost him a lot of money. Junior manufacturing again. Yeah, let's do it. Don't feel like going too much more into tanks, because they will fall off against Scorpions. But I honestly feel like some armored wraiths are not what he can deal with at this point in time. Right now, maybe just normal wraiths are enough. And I think I will be putting them here. Though, should I put them to the inside or the outside? I'm guessing more the outside. Because there's also Mustangs here that can cover them. He's putting up a sentry missile, which is not bad, but I don't think it's going to do too much good because there's more tanks moving in. And he has a tank counter anyway. He's in siege mode now as well. However, as long as I can deal with his Fangs, I can win this fight with air superiority no matter what he does. Like, his Scorpions are going to level up probably, yeah. They are eating many, many tanks. I do feel like I now armor up these Wraiths, senior attack specialist as well. I'm getting all the good stuff. Upgrade my Phoenixes, upgrade my Mustangs. I think giving my Mustangs higher range might not be bad, but honestly they're just getting blown up at this point. He may try to counter me with Phoenixes, so I should be doing something against Phoenixes. I'm going in on all the air right now, unlocking Wasps. And now I think is also the time where I start hitting in his side. But I can't do it this turn just like that. I'm gonna need a turn in between. I can, however, already unlock Jump Drive, though it's probably not going to be doing too much right now. The Wasp should be coming in at a bit of a later date in time. He's going in for a melting point. Okay, I guess that's also a way to counter what I have. His Fangs are actually tearing through these rank 1 sledges, but they are no longer what my front line really consists out of. Well, I guess still, they are what my front line consists out of. He does, however, not have torn through the crawlers, and there he surrenders. Yeah, that was a pretty big loss for him. And I'm not even sure what he did wrong. I think maybe he went in on too many Fangs. He even gave like this item here is more expensive than the Fangs that it's being used on even at level 3. Not entirely sure about this. I think this costs 200, technically 250, because if you didn't take it, you'd have 50 more. And the Fangs cost 100 for the base unit and 100 more for the 2 upgrades. So the item he puts on his Fangs is more expensive than the Fangs he puts it on. I feel like what you need at this point is more chaff clear. And if he had gone for mechanical rage instead of these 2 items, I think that might have been a much better choice because then the crawlers get cleared up a lot more quickly. Also, he probably could have sold these steel balls. Those would be my suggestions, but hey, For now, I will take a pretty easy win, and a pretty convincing win. Well,